In this video, we're taking a look at 5 healthy habits of a fictional character, Uncle Iroh from Avatar: The Last Airbender. I think a lot of people would agree that Iroh is one of the best, if not the best, character in the series, as he's incredibly powerful yet completely humble, and he provides a wealth of knowledge and advice coupled with entertaining comic relief throughout the entire show. He is a very impressive character and cares deeply for his nephew Zuko, always striving to keep him on the right path and to stray away from wickedness and hatred. So let's take a look at the top 5 habits in my opinion that Iroh lived by to stay healthy, both mentally and physically. Habit number 1. Focus on breathing and harness power from your center. Iroh is known to be one of the strongest firebenders of his time, and he was able to claim this reputation due to his practice of breathing to harness his inner power, and in his case, his inner fire. He tells Zuko that firebending comes from the breath in episode 1, and Zuko can be seen practicing his breathing in a later episode. This advice also leads Zuko to be able to defeat Commander Zhao in an Agni Kai, a firebending expert but one who relied only on brute force and muscle. Thus, Zuko's capability to harness his power from within led to his eventual victory during the fight. You can also see Iroh controlling the movement of heavy flames in the retaking of Ba Sing Se. He was called the Dragon of the West primarily because he claimed to have slain the last dragon, but also because he had an unparalleled ability to harness and release powerful fire from his breath in the form of an attack. Numerous health benefits have been attributed to mindful breathing exercises, including lower levels of stress, heart rate, and blood pressure, and higher levels of energy and immunity to diseases. People have even been known to manage chronic pain or extreme discomfort by focusing on their breathing. A popular example would be Wim Hof, whose breathing methods have led him to claim the reputation of the Iceman, being able to withstand freezing temperatures and holding world records for things like swimming under ice, prolonged full-body contact with ice, and running a barefoot half-marathon on ice and snow. Iroh also is a skilled fighter even without firebending. In Ba Sing Se, he easily disarms an assailant, wielding a knife point blank. He attributes the ease of doing so due to the would-be assailant's lack of center of gravity. He states, "With a poor stance, you are unbalanced and you can be easily knocked over." Right after doing so, he ends up drinking tea with a stranger and changes his life by listening to his problems and supporting his dream to pursue the career of being a masseur. This leads us into habit number 2, drink tea. Any fan of Avatar: The Last Airbender should have seen this habit coming, as Iroh is a tremendous fan of good tea and even manages to start his very own successful tea shop due to his expertise in brewing during his and Zuko's time in Ba Sing Se. Similar to breathing, there are many health benefits associated with drinking tea. It's packed with antioxidants and, again, like breathing, leads to lower stress levels, blood pressure, and heart rate. It also reduces risk of cancer and heart disease. Depending on the leaf, the tea could be very calming or provide a boost of energy. Drinking tea also provides social opportunities and to form a bond with complete strangers, or grow even closer to friends and family. Another one of Iroh's memorable quotes in the series, this time with Toph, is sharing tea with a fascinating stranger is one of life's true delights. Habit number 3. Enjoy the simplicity of life. Iroh knows very well that there is more to life than strength and glory. His priorities throughout the show have always been peace and the protection of his loved ones, primarily his nephew Zuko. Iroh was once the successor to the Fire Nation throne and a brilliant general. He came closer than anyone before in breaking through the seemingly impenetrable walls of Ba Sing Se, and may very well have succeeded in his endeavor if his son hadn't been slain during the siege. This sudden and horrific pain of loss opened Iroh's eyes to what's truly important in life, and that the thirst for glory and conquest will only lead to violence and death. There were countless casualties during the war, and Iroh no longer wanted anything to do with this. He truly began to enjoy the simple things in life, like drinking tea, relaxing in a hot spring, getting a massage, and watching over and guiding his nephew to follow a righteous path. Habit number 4. Open your eyes to other cultures. Iroh teaches Zuko about the balance between the different elements, and when he teaches him to redirect lightning, he even admits that he was only able to learn this ability by studying the forms of waterbending. He tells Zuko what the strengths of each of the 4 nations are, and reminds him that it is important to draw wisdom from many different places. If you take it from only one place, it becomes rigid and stale. In the same way that you can accelerate your learning and significantly increase your knowledge and expertise by reading a book or having a mentor, it is highly beneficial to absorb what others have spent their time learning from a different perspective, to add on to your own understanding of the world. Sharing and passing on knowledge is a win-win for everybody, and it's been the key component in the advancement of our society since the dawn of time. Some quick examples to drive forth this point include astrology being founded in the Middle East, papermaking, printing, and the compass being invented in China, electricity being discovered and the light bulb being invented in America, and the CAT scan being invented in Africa. Habit number 5. Respect nature. Iroh had utmost respect for nature and the spirit world. When Commander Zhao attempted to kill the moon spirit, Iroh made it very clear he would attack and end Zhao if he went through with it. It's highly important to treat the world we live in with respect, and to maintain the balance in nature, which has been in existence far longer than mankind has. Our environment gives us life, and bringing harm to that same environment will undoubtedly bring harm to us as well. Climate change has had extremely adverse and unpredictable effects on communities all around the world, such as increased flooding, droughts, wildfires, a reduction in agricultural yields, and even insect outbreaks. Increased pollution in the air has caused detrimental impacts on human health. The list goes on and will continue to grow as we continue to harm the world we live in. But this habit does go beyond even earthly nature. Iroh had a deep connection with the spirit world, having traveled there himself, and was able to see Aang, Ruko, and Fang when they should have been invisible to all normal people, since they were in the spirit world at the time. This habit goes hand in hand with habit number 4 of being willing to learn from other cultures. Keeping an open mind and constantly learning from the world will continuously broaden your horizons and shape you into a more well-rounded and wholesome individual. These are 5 of the habits Iroh lived by to constantly improve his understanding of the world and maintain both a strong body and mind. Implementing any and all of these should definitely have a positive effect on your own lives, so be sure to give them a try. I hope you found this video helpful and informative, and let me know if you agree or have any other ideas on Iroh's lifestyle and any important habits I might have missed. If you're interested in seeing more videos like this in the future, please consider subscribing to the channel and hitting the notification bell icon. I'll be making more videos on key habits of notable people, both fictional and non-fictional, as well as both present day and historical. My wife and I also use this channel to create takeaway videos on books we read together and mindful habits to improve communication and understanding within a relationship. If you did enjoy this video, please also give it a like to help get it seen by others. Thanks so much, have a great day, and tune in for the next video coming soon.